Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this new background. I really like it. This is kind of like my Harley Quinn corner, and obviously by the background and by the makeup and this whole thing, you can tell I'm talking about something superhero today. And you actually probably know what I'm talking about if you saw the thumbnail or you clicked on this video and read the title. So a big surprise. I am reviewing and showing swatches for the Gotham Girls Beauty books from Walgreens. They were a limited edition series and it's come and gone. I believe they had Wonder Woman one as well, and I just got the Gotham Girls ones. I found them on eBay and I think they're legit, but even if they aren't, it's Walgreens makeup. I'm not paying for MAC, so I don't really care if I got ripped off in any kind of way. So they have a Catwoman and they have a Batgirl beauty book, and last but not least, a Harley Quinn beauty book. One thing right off the bat that I would like to kind of complain about and make a wish is that they did not make a Poison Ivy one, and I definitely think if you're going to do Gotham Girls or do Gotham Sirens, anything about the main women in Gotham, you have to have Poison Ivy. Like, Gotham Sirens is because of Poison Ivy and Harley and Catwoman, and they do fight Batgirl, but Poison Ivy is just as important. How hard could it be to make Poison Ivy one? Like, come on. Come on. Just greens and reds. That's all you need. All you need. But I do really like the packaging. If you look, it's like the original comic book art / cartoon art, and the side of it is very comic book themed. Has like little comic book boxes saying different things like "I'll stop him," "Looks like he saved me again," "Get him," "Kapow," "Boom," etc. It has that, and there's more detail on the Harley Quinn cover and more detail on the Batgirl cover. Now they're all really neat, and they stick to the color schemes, which I really like. I hate when big companies do, oh, we're gonna do this theme, and it ends up just being a bunch of nudes in pretty packaging. Like, what? And I'm not saying the makeup is like A1. It's not, but it's still makeup, and they do stick to the original color schemes of the Gotham Girls, so I do appreciate that. That is one thing that I do like, again, right off the bat. To do my makeup today, I used all the makeup in here. I tried to use as much of it as possible. This look is Harley Quinn from Injustice 2, and I know the shirt doesn't really match because it's Suicide Squad Harley, but I thought it kind of worked. I don't know, whatever. But the makeup is based off of Harley Quinn from Injustice 2. I did it using all three of the beauty books, and I did this particular look because I could use all three, because they have a pretty straightforward color scheme to them. The inside of the Harley Quinn book, it has all the shadows, like a blush. This is a pencil eyeliner, a lip gloss, and a brush. And it comes with the little diamonds for a mirror. And then, something I discovered as I was doing my makeup is that each one of them has a little guide to tell you kind of how you can use it to make specific looks. I think it's good for people who don't really know a lot about makeup, maybe are just getting started out, but I personally would not follow these. They do have a daytime look versus a nighttime look in here though, and that's for all three of them. The brushes I do like. They are synthetic brushes. There's not a lot of diversity in the sizes. Pretty much the same brush with a different like stamp of the symbols on them. Each one for the set has their original symbols. So the Harley Quinn one has the little 4 diamonds. This brush is black with just the 4 diamonds on it. It also comes with the eyeliner and the lip gloss. Now, a comment on the lip gloss. the lip gloss is not really lip gloss per se. In my experience, it is kind of thick and it goes from kind of like a cream lipstick to a really dry lipstick, so I had to end up going over with the NYX Butter Gloss. Just be warned, it doesn't layer very well. It gets very crumbly when you layer it. But overall, I really liked this palette. I like the colors. I actually used Warped Mind for my highlight today, which is a very pretty highlight. It's to share for really an eyeshadow. It may be for like a brow highlight or an inner corner highlight. It'd be really nice. So I used it as highlighter, and I actually really like it as highlighter. I might continue to go back to it. Each palette kind of comes with a diverse amount of mattes and metallic slash shimmers. In this one, the most metallic-y are Warped Mind and Clowning Around. The matte shades are Mayhem, Madness, and Mr. J, but all the rest of them kind of have shimmer in them. The ones that are more matte with a kind of like glittery like touch to them is Mallet, Trickster, Puddin', and Crazed. The rest of them are either completely metallic or completely matte. And I really do like the shadows. One note is that the black has less fallout than the colors, which I think is weird, but just an observation. The black for me had way less fallout than the shimmers, but it all has fallout, so if you're doing a look with eyeshadows, be warned on the fallout.
Starting from left to right, I started with the two blush shades from the Harley Quinn palette, Mad Love, then Playful. Then for the eyeshadows, Warped Mind, Crazed, Mayhem, Madness, Clowning Around, Puddin', Trickster, Mallet, and Mr. J.
Inside of the Batgirl one looks like this, and it has the little bat signal shaped mirror, as well as the day and night how-to. All of them kind of look the same on the inside, but it again has the 9 shadows, a blush, a eyeshadow primer this time, a eyeliner pencil, a lip gloss, and the brush. Well, this one has an eyeshadow primer. The Harley Quinn one did have 2 blushes in it. One was more of a kind of neutral shade. It's not really pink, but it did have a really pink one. And then this one has this more like mauve kind of shade blush, which actually looks pretty pink. At least it looks pretty pink on me. The eyeshadow primer I did on one eye because in the Catwoman one, it also has eyeshadow primer. And so I did them on separate eyes. I mean, it was eyeshadow primer. It felt nice. It dried rather quickly, so you could set it quickly with the eyeshadow. The more metallic shades in this one are Bat Cycle, Justice, and Detective. Barbara's pretty much the only one that has like glitter in it, but it's not really a metallic shade. The other ones, Heroine, Alter Ego, Ally, and Vigilante, are all matte. So here's the close-up of all of them. As you can see, that this one and that one are super shimmery, but this one is too. I actually use that top yellow one, Justice, for the underbrow highlight as well as my inner corner highlight, and I do like it. It's very gold. I would probably also use that one as a highlighter because again, it's super sheer. It's pretty much the same brush, so I have no comments on the brush. One thing I forgot to mention was the eyeliner is the same. It does not work very well on your inner waterline. It may look okay, but I'm a little distant from the camera, but it fades really quickly in the waterline, but I did use it as a base for the smoky eye, and it worked good. The black shades in both palettes is the same, and it both had very little fallout compared to the colors, but they are pigmented. They are pigmented shadows, especially because I used the black eyeliner as a base for the black shadow. On this side, I did take Fearless and I put it around the black as a transition shade, as opposed to using a neutral shade, which you would use if you're just doing a regular smoky eye. On the Harley Quinn palette, I used Put In and Clowning Around. Put In and Clowning Around, the two red shades in this palette to do the red side. Basically, the shades that are the same and the little products that are the same, like the eyeliner, the brushes, the primer, they're the same. They're the same with different packaging. So you could really just get one of these, like you could pick the one with your favorite colors in it, eyeshadow wise, and you're really getting the same thing. But I had to have all three, because if you can't tell, I'm a total geek.
Again, starting from left to right, we have Heroine, Justice, Alter Ego, Bat Cycle, Fearless, Detective, Ally, Barbara, Vigilante, and then the blush shade Courage.
Last but not least, we have the Catwoman one, and the inside looks like this. You got a circle mirror for this one. You have all these shadows, the brush, the primer, the lipstick, liquid liner this time, and a blush. I did not use any of Catwoman shadows. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact formula as Batgirl and Harley Quinn, so I'm not going to comment on those. I did use the primer on the other eye because I used the Batgirl one on one eye. I wanted to see if they were different formulas, which I don't think they were. The liquid liner I do really like. It's very liquidy, so don't spill, because it's very, very black, but I really liked it. I liked that it was like cat eye eyeliner, and I really like the Catwoman symbol of the little like metallic cat silhouette. Same brush with the little Catwoman silhouette on it. I used a little bit of the blush shade Meow for my blush today, and my base for the lipstick is the Catwoman lipstick called Private Vault, and it says it's a lip gloss again, but it's more of a liquid lipstick because it dries really quickly and it dries matte. But I do really like the eyeshadows for this palette. There's actually one main metallic shade in this one, and it is Cat and Mouse. It's this very beautiful purple metallic shade. So Whip, Catsuit, and Perfect have a little bit of shimmer in it, but are more matte than they are shimmer. Flirtatious is also one that has a little bit of glitter in it. But overall, Cat Mask, Jewel Thief, Friendly Foe, and Cadillac, they're all matte. So those are the shades that are matte. With the day and night look, that's their recommended.
From left to right, we have Cadillac, Friendly Foe, Perfect, Flirtatious, Jewel Thief, Cat and Mouse, Cat Mask, Whip, Catsuit, and the blush shade Meow.
Overall, I really, really like this. Was the makeup the best makeup I've ever had? No, but again, it's a Walgreens product. It's not MAC, it's not Too Faced, it's not high-end makeup. I think it's really fun that they did this. Again, I wish they had Poison Ivy in the mix of this, because hers is cool, and that could have been the nudes palette. That could have been the one that has all of the neutrals and greens and reds, and they kind of fell short on that, in my opinion. I think they should definitely bring these back or make more. Again, the only things that I used on this particular look that weren't in these was foundation, contour, and the NYX Butter Gloss. Oh, also mascara, which I used Better Than Sex mascara, and Pink Lashes. Those didn't come in here, but those are necessities, and obviously this isn't an end-all be-all kit. If you're interested in a tutorial on this look, let me know. I would be more than happy to do one. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for bearing through this whole thing. I know it's kind of long, but there was a lot in each kit, so I just kind of wanted to really go into detail about all of it. Yeah, so check out all the links in my description of a lot of different things, from me selling birth charts to merch to my brother's SoundCloud, because he makes the beat to the intro of my videos. If you want to see any kind of videos from me, just let me know. Leave me a comment. Leave a comment on what character you would like to see as a makeup kit and from what companies. Personally, I would love to see a Poison Ivy one, or even more obscure characters over time. I think they could do a lot with them. I know these are a popular group of characters, so that's probably why they went with them. But I think there could always be more done, and I'm always here to spend my money on things I don't need. So I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.